best blocking teams in the league. Vargas again. That was off Guevara. And FEU making a run here.
Right.
3-0.
You know, whenever Vargas approaches, you just have an idea that it's going to be a strong hit. Whether it hits the block, it hits the net, it hits the referees, whatever. Malakas talaga yung dating ng bola.
Their approach is very intimidating as the defense of that Adamson collapsing there and nobody picking up the loose ball. FEU
now with the lead.
Change favor. Takes the lead, 15 serving 14.
Again, remember, these two teams are fighting for life here in season 74.
In case you just tuned in, winner advances to face UST in a knockout game. And loser, of course, will start their or make that their preparations for the next season. Service error on the part of Zapanta gives FEU the lead, 16-15. Set number 1. Both teams are struggling to get a good rhythm here in set number 1 as lead has exchanged between two teams tied at 8 and 6 in the standings. Technically number 4 in the top 4. And the team that wins advances into the postseason while the other will of course start the early vacation.
Again, sabi nga natin, this is not officially the Final Four, but they are really fighting for that final slot, no? And for whoever's gonna win this, sabi nga natin, pinag-usapan natin kanina, Eric, it's gonna be a long journey if they want to reach the top. And guess who's waiting for them at the end of all these
Instead
games?
of a reward that you're supposed to get after all the hard work, it gets harder and harder and harder.
I know.
And there is no assurance of, that you're going to get anything good from it.
That's right. And that's a step ladder format.
Ladder format for you. That's what you get for not beating the number 1 team kahit isang beses man lang.
Nga, no?
Diba?
Now you think about those close games that De La Salle had against UST, Ateneo, FEU. So those
it makes you think I should have tried harder. Good rally after the break. Dawson,
nice.
Open look, no blockers. Guevara shaking her head of Adamson, wondering what happened there. She should have been blocking or attempting a block on Dawson there.
Look at Giselle C. get this up in the air. Perfect. See, wala talagang blockers. Alam ni Giselle C. nahiwala yung block. Dawson, with an effort to split the middle, got that set, and she got rewarded.
It's a 3-point lead now for FEU, their biggest in the game, but recovery from a sprained ankle or not.
Yeah.
Itong si Sheila Pineda will go all out in this game because she knows, like everyone else, there is no tomorrow if they lose this match against FEU.
I think she's not 100% though. She's about 110. Tama yung palong yun. Umibabaw na.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of umibabaw, Vargas on top of the much taller Guevara of Adamson again and getting it off the block and point FEU.
Vargas, just the power. The block was set. It was there for Pisa, but just the power in that hit of Vargas.
Eulalio. Good coverage from Zapanta. Pineda. Very simple off-speed hit. Just found the right strategic location in the defense of FEU.
That's right. Change of pace there for Pineda. Got that ball with a soft hit landing in the corner, so she manages to get that point.
Vargas. Excellent dig by Pineda. And Pineda will try this. Vargas again. The block was there, but umiwas lahat doon. The entire defense of Adamson focused on just one side, leaving that front area vacant.
That's right. That was Pineda's responsibility, but she moved back too far. And I'm looking at her even when the play is not on her. Kumbaga, pagka yung mga lateral movement, she looks good, no? So I don't think she's really bothered by that injury.
She scores again. Pineda, certainly the only player right now in the Adamson lineup on the floor who's keeping Adamson afloat in set number 1.
Exacto. Recognizing that the frontline FU players were backpedaling, no? So talagang hinaan niya lang yung tira niya.
FEU up by 2. Basas. And that's where the inexperience of Biza comes in. That was the second ball, but she was behind Soriano, and she assumed Soriano was going to pick it up. Take a look. Zapanta will keep it alive.
That's right.
Pero coming off Soriano, she was thinking, baka kunin ni Pao, so hindi ko nahabulin. And they paid for that with a point.
That's right. Well, kung medyo senior yung setter nun, malamang naitulak si Soriano.
Exactly.
That's my ball.
We've seen that several times. Setters pushing people aside just to get to the ball.
Well, of course, Pisa, I don't think she'll do that at this point.
Baka itulak ulit siya, di ba?
Ibang usapan.
22-18 FEU on top by 4. Let's listen to Adamson.
Mag-isip. Kuha na natin yan, oh. Samantalahin nyo, andyan si Pao sa harapan. Okay. Ban, masyado kang umabante na ganon. Doon ka, oh. Kasi nawawala ng depensa. Huwag ka nang umatras pa. Pabayaan mo na si Zapanta doon. Doon ka lang sa may guwit. Ang hirap din namang umanggulo, eh.
Two things that Mami Dulce pointed out. Take the opportunity right now na nasa harapan si Pao Soriano. As you look at Anton Montinola of FEU, part of the board of the UAAP. Obviously, we know who he's cheering for today. While Pao Soriano naman, si Sheila Pineda naman, yung position sa harap na napakante kanina. Better rotation. But you can't rotate on something like that. Eulalia with a solid block at the net.
That's true. You've got FEU controlling the block. That's very crucial for them. Remember, it's a bit easier for them to do that since Pisa, of course, understandably, would be more predictable in her sets. Pao Soriano getting it into the net.
A crucial error committed at a very inopportune time by Pao Soriano. FEU at set point. Pakinggan natin ulit si Mami Dulce.
Kapag ulit na yung referee, umanda na kayo. Hawak nyo na yung bola, gaganon nila lang eh. Sigurado lang, masyado kayong natitense. Kalmahan nyo lang, siptihan nyo lang ang volleyball.
Palo naman, di ba? Bakit wala nag-cover?
Kayo lang gumagawa niyan eh.
Ha? Natapos sa'yo, sa marami.
Okay, come on, tulong-tulong.
Rachel Andakis of, a former Lady Tamaraws. Sabihin ko sana of the Lady Tamaraws, but obviously she's a former Lady Tamaraw. Supporting the young kids. Angela Benting, of course, part of the coaching lineup of Adamson. Save for, kung nandito pa sana si Maika Morada, you could have said that this team will have at least somebody who has experience of postseason.
Yeah, that's
all
true.
All these girls haven't seen this kind of intensity and action since they started playing for the varsity team of FEU.
That's right. Nice to see Rachel back and, watch the game and try to lift up her teammates, her old school, no? So, nice to see that. Especially Angela Benting also sitting on the bench, working together with the coaching staff.
Eulalia. And an error on reception from Therese Pisa. And FEU draws first blood in this all-important matchup between the Lady Falcons of Adamson and the Lady Tamaraws of FEU. 1-0, 25-19, FEU over Adamson.